Welcome back to episode 3 of Build a Nation in Romania with Concord and Jasna. In yesterday's episode, you saw me take down FC Argus in the 5th round of the Copa Romania. In today's episode, we are playing the 6th round against a fellow Liga 2 side. Can we continue our good form and beat them and go into the quarterfinals of the Copa Romania? Let's get into it. In today's episode, we are looking to play Saltina and Dubravka in the Cup and in La Liga 2. Last time I left you off, we just won the 5th round of the Cup against FC Argus 4-3, and since then we have continued our unbeaten run. We finally didn't win against Bucharest, a 0-0 draw. We should probably win that game, but it's besides the point. But that's Saltina's our first game, and I'll see you at the game. Okay, for today's game, we've got Martin and goal, a back line of Soren, Leonard, Luca, and Radu, Giovanni and Sammy making up the midfield, Robert, Vlad, and Muep behind Albert. See if we can return to our winning ways today after the 0-0 draw. Let's see, we are the favorites to win, so let's play like it. Don't get me to the game. They're winless with 3 losses in their last 5. Cannot English today. But let's get into it and see how we do. We kick it off. We're away from home, but that shouldn't really matter. Lucas. All the way back to Martin. I mean, this is a kickoff highlight, so it should be pretty short. Luca. Leonard. Giovanni. Leonard. Vlad. And that's where it ends. So we have been switching back and forth with Gloria for the top spot, and it's going to be between us and them for the rest of the season probably, because, I mean, Slumbar can probably catch up with us if they continue winning. I mean, they are catching us, so come on. Come on, we're dominating the game. Why can't we score? That's been the issue, is just scoring. Martin saves. I mean, Luca, Giovanni, Robert, Albert, Vlad, shoots from a distance and saved by Pop. Like, we're having chances, it's just they're not good chances, as you can see. I mean, when you have an XG of 0.14, but 3 and have that many shots on target, you should be a better game. And now we've just been unlucky. Can we win it in the second half? Can we win it? They head it back, and they have a chance to counter. They're looking to switch it. Can we please prevent the cross? We do, but it falls back to them, but Martin saves the deflected shot. Soren to take throw to Robert, back to Soren, to Giovanni, across to Sammy. Sammy shot, high and wide. You know what? I'm going to turn on work into the box because I'm tired of them shooting it from 20, 25 yards and it going high and wide. Throw. That's been their defenders. Can we put some pressure on them? Radu. Max Martin. Leonard. Martin. Leonard. Giovanni. Leonard. Soren. Get it up the field. Soren. Giovanni. To Vlad. Picked off. Now they have a chance to come at us, but Sammy's going to get himself sent off here. Which I didn't think there was much of a foul in that, but it's Vlad can come back, Adrian C can come on. Luca's tired, so we'll bring Raul on. You're not playing, and we'll play Hai on, and bring Raul R on. Those are all the subs being down a man for the last 25-ish minutes. High picks it up. Driving. Deflect it behind for a corner kick. Now, Raul R to take the corner. Into the box. Head it out. Head it further out, but picked up by Soren. Back to Raul, who puts it into the far post and gives us the 1-0 lead. He has been an impactful super sub coming off the bench. The 3-2 win that we had to come back from in one of the games offline, he came off the bench and scored the 2 winning goals in the 85th and the 87th minute. I don't care about the tight offsides. He wasn't near offside. I know Giovanni's tiring, but I cannot take him off. That's interesting. If he gets sent off, how does that work? I wouldn't know. But can we hold on to this slim margin of victory with 4 minutes of extra time to play? Leonard to take the free kick. Head it behind by Raul. Soren to take the throw to Leonard. To Raul. To Radu. Up. Raul R has it picked off. Looking long. Martin should get there. Just hold it, Martin. Leonard. And that's full time, and we get the 1-0 victory, even going down to 10 men. Happy with the boys. That was a good win. Now let's see if we can carry that momentum into the next game in the cup against Dumbraftia. Okay, we are at cup competition time against Dumbraftia. We have Martin in goal, Soren, Leonard, Raul, George, Giovanni, Dorian, Azrian, Paul, Mahaya, and Raul R. Now, can we continue our cup run and make it into the quarterfinals? They're a team in our level. They sit 17th, 18th toward the bottom of the table. So, should be an easy team we should easily beat. And we play them back to back. So hopefully we can win this game, take them back home, and beat them again. But, let's see. They're in the white and green, and we're in the solid green. That's not going to be confusing. Okay. Dorian's already picked up the yellow. Headed out. Dorian boots it clear. Picked up by them, though. Coming right back at us. Raul took it away for a minute. Martin should save that. He does. Good. Martin. Out to Raul. Switching it to Soren, who's got time and space. Take that space. Beats his man. Passes to Azrian. To Raul, who sends it over the bar. I'll give it 45 minutes, and then if it's still not, I'll put work in the box. George still has it. To Raul. Back to George. Over the top to Paul. Paul across the box. Azrian could not get it past the goalkeeper. It was a tight angle. Paul to take the corner. Whips it into the box. Headed out. Back to him, though. Or he let it run out for a throw-in. That's okay. They head it forward, but it picks up by Dorian. To Leonard. Switches it to George. It's got time and space. Mahai. Back to George. Mahai. Crossing it. Raul sends it into the hands of the goalkeeper. I mean, we're having quality chances this game. It's just finishing. Raul. George. Couldn't find Paul because no one was making that run. But we put their keeper under pressure to make an error. Giovanni. Leonard. To Raul. To George. Mahai. Doran. Raul. To George. To Doran. Mahai gets there. Azrian heads it beyond the post. Dorian picks it up to Raul, but cleared. But Giovanni picks it up to Dorian, Giovanni, to Leonard. It's all us. Giovanni, Leonard, Soren, Leonard, up, trying to find Raul, Paul, Astrid, Giovanni, Leonard, Dorian. Switches it to George, to Mahai. Back to George, crosses it, Raul heads it into the hands of the goalkeeper. They look to kick it long. They win the header, but no one else was there. And we bring it right back at him. He switches it out to Soren. It's over the top to Astrian, who has it saved by the goalkeeper. It's another corner to us. Come on. Into the box, headed out, and highlight ends officially there. They have it, but Astrian picks it up. Mahai. The Raul, who has it saved once again by the goalkeeper. Leonard to take the corner. Into the box, headed out. Mahai picks it up. To Leonard. Drive it. And he was offside. Dorian picks it up. Mahai. Raul. Mahai. Raul. Dorian. Giovanni. Over the top to Raul, who shoots it early, but he was offside anyway. Can we please keep our offside to a minimum? George. To Mahai. Back to George. To Raul. To Giovanni. Looking long, Raul hits it to Mahai. Raul tried to get there, couldn't, but Giovanni picks it up anyway. George. I mean, we're not doing bad. Paul Raul slots it into the bottom corner for his 5th goal of the season in our 1-0 lead. I mean, that was good link-up play and good 1-2 touch passing. But can we continue to build on these victories because we're having better shots and put them into the net, because 6 shots on target and an XG of almost 2, and we just now put the ball in the back of the net for our first goal is a bit of an issue, because as we get to better teams, we're not going to have all these chances, so we got to put them away when we can. So we're working on that. I'll probably sign some players in January to make up, to helpfully strengthen our front lines. Soren to bring it up. Astrian. Soren. Deflected cross. Paul picks it up to Raul. Why wouldn't you pass it? He hits it for it, but Martin should easily clean it up. To Soren. To Leonard. Looking long. Raul. Shoots it high and over the bar. I like some changes. I know I can't bring you off. Yep. Can't bring him off. Dorian can come off for Ikihini. George isn't having the greatest game where I do on. The rest of them are having fairly good games. So we'll leave everyone else pretty much the same. That's going to be the issue of the young player. Soren's getting a little tired. We can sub him off. We'll bring Luca on. Oh no. They have a corner. Whips it in. Headed across to face the goal, but luckily just wide. Martin, Luca, Giovanni, Luca, Bernard. Don't know what he was trying to do there, but Luca, Evgeny couldn't win his header. He fires it wide. And it's a goal kick as we continue to try to run down the clock. Can we hold on to our slim 1-goal lead? Mahai takes it, pass it up, or just continue to run. We had a runner on the far side that was in open space the entire time, but Mahai could not find it, apparently. Leonard takes a throw. It's a long one into Luca. Giovanni. To Evgeny. To Radu. Into the box. Deflected up behind for a corner kick. Leonard. Another corner for us. Once again to be taken by Leonard. Is just going to sit there for a bit. Even though I don't have time wasting on. Heads it out. Mahai picks it up. Spins a bit. Takes his time and fires it over the bar. I mean, hopefully in the next... They don't... Astrian. Giovanni. Leonard. Luca. Over the top. Their keeper picks it up. They pass it out. We have some pressure on it. And it's full time. And we get the 1-0 victory against Dubravka to send us into the Cup quarterfinal. I will see you guys at the draw for that quarterfinal. Okay, we are into the Romanian Cup quarterfinal draw. We would preferably want the other Liga 2 side, but we'll figure that out in a minute. This is who we preferably want. Please be converted. Nope. So it looks like we're getting FC Rapid. We will have FC Rapid, who is currently first in the first league. And that match is on the 11th of January. But that will be all for today's episode. I will see you guys tomorrow with the last 2 games before the winter break, the one before the World Cup, and the last game before the winter break against Slimbar. See you guys tomorrow.